What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday to you. We got an unboxing today, but just a real quick overview of this knife. I've had this knife in pocket the last 3 days. This is the Ontario Rat Randall Training Adventure 1.5. This is in Magna Cut. This knife is $89, guys. Magna Cut steel, liner lock, G10 scales, 4-way clip. Came super sharp, full flat grind, satin blade, smooth action, glassy smooth even though it's on phosphor bronze washers. No, it's not fall shut, but it feels really smooth to be phosphor bronze washers. If you've got somebody in mind, this would be a perfect gift knife for somebody. Really good blade steel, good build quality. It came perfectly centered. 89 bucks, guys. Ontario Rat 1.5. Highly suggested. That's what I had in the pocket today. Along with the normal, guys, the Trustfire Mini 3 flashlight. And the Devo slip, nip slip, and a Duty's Daggers pocket slip. And then an alpaca card carrier. And my wallet. That's usually what I carry with me every day. I got a Spyderco Man Bug on my keys. It goes with me every day. So this is with me every day. Spyderco Man Bug, little Warncliffe, flat grind. And then we got the Stream Light, which needs to be charged. It's the Stream Light. I don't know what, Pocket Mate is what it is. This thing's been on here forever. Like I said, I haven't charged it up in quite some time, but we'll just leave it on there and we'll charge it. I'm glad I seen that out. Let's see here. Don't know if I've got that cord. I'm sorry, guys. I get started. Well, I can charge that after. It needs to be charged. But we have a knife from Traditional Pocket Knives. And it always comes with a Hobby with Friends, a veteran-owned company. We got stickers, 1 bandage, 1 hand sanitizer, 1 antibiotic ointment, and 1 alcohol wipe. Just a thank you, which is really cool. Traditional Pocket Knives. And then I got a large slip with this. And they always put a little note in here. This is the Appalachian Ridgerunner. The knife cost $1.99. We paid $30 for the slip. They even say thanks, Timothy, Austin. We appreciate you, Austin. We'll keep the box. And we got the Appalachian Ridgerunner here. The boxes are always cool and colorful from C. Reisner. We got the Appalachian Ridgerunner single blade clip point, grade jigged titanium is what I went with. Then it comes in another slide box. I'm pretty sure this is OEM by QSP. I could be wrong. If somebody knows down in the comments, leave it in the comments, guys. And then it's just a crushed velvet foam on the inside. Man, this is a big old knife. When I took that slip out just a second ago, I noticed how tall it was, how long it was. Let me put everything back up. This is a big old boy. So right off the bat, we have contoured jig titanium scales. We have a full-length back spring. We have a lanyard tube up here or hole. The jigging is nice. It looks like somebody went in there and individually put the jigging in it. We have machined, like bolster look up there at the top. Looks like we have T8 hardware all the way around. We have a long pull. Really good action. Man, this is a big old fixed blade. Feels really good in hand. That jimping is really aggressive on the back of the blade there, guys. Is that a hollow? It is a hollow, I think. Let me see if I got anything flat. I believe it's barely. It's got a slight hollow to it. Got a clip point blade of S90V. Come perfectly centered. Ergonomically feels really good in the hand. Long blade. You got a long flat, a lot of real estate here to work with, and then you got that little bit of belly for push cutting, rock cutting, all that good stuff. This is a piece of notebook computer paper. About like everything else, I bet it come laser sharp. That's me, guys. That's not the knife. Super sharp, good edge on it. Very, very sharp. Good job, good job. So it come very sharp, guys, with it. And man, I like this one. I like a big knife. I like how this right here swells out in the middle. It kind of hits right there for your 2 fingers. I love this jimping on the back of the blade. That's how you do jimping. Good aggressive jimping. Get in there and grab a hold of some meat. You're choked up. You know, you're right up on top of that blade. Sharpening and plunge grind there. Really good. They give you plenty of room. I'm glad somebody's listening. So the tip is higher than the pivot, so your wrist will be up kind of high doing utility cuts. Reverse cuts, no problem. Push cutting, no problem. Little bit of belly, no problem. It's there. And really good action. Alright, let's get the measuring tape out and see what we got, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm glad to have you a part of us. We do unboxings. I think I'm going to start doing some cut tests. For the guys that subscribed, I appreciate you. And let's hit that like button when you're seeing these videos. It helps it get out there to other knife addicts like us. I've been collecting knives ever since I was a kid. Probably like most of y'all. Pretty much infatuated with them. I love them. They're a tool. I use what I buy. And on this blade, guys, we got 3 3/8. Overall handle, we got 4 5/8. So in this blade, we got a satin flat, and then a belt on the grind here. We have 2 swedges that come down. It's going to give that tip some strength. That tip is really acute, made for puncturing stuff. I'm sure to go in pretty easy. We have the back of the blade is flat, kind of sharp on the edges. Might be able to strike a fire with it, I'm not sure. I really like it, guys. It came super sharp. I love a jig titanium for some reason. It just draws me in. Alright, let's do some size comparisons. Benchmade bug out, going to be a smaller knife. The drop bear, also going to be a smaller knife. Remember, guys, this is a slip joint. It's a big old slip joint. Probably a medium to heavy use slip joint. Paramilitary 3, going to be a smaller knife. Paramilitary 2. Now that's about, those two are almost identical, guys, right there. Same length. Some other traditional pocket knives. I got the Lake Champlain, Barlow, saw cut. And this is a big slip joint, but this ridgerunner is even bigger than that. And then we got another Lake Champlain clip point. I mean, I love both of these knives. It is also smaller. And then what else did we get out? Oh, I really like this knife too. I can't remember who made this one. Suppletive Comanche. This is an M4. It is also a smaller knife. So this is a Duty's dagger slip he made for me for this one. And this is a case leather slip. I keep that one in, put on a belt sometimes. Good action on these. Traditional pocket knives is your slip joint supplier, guys. Man, that's just a beautiful knife. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful knife, guys. Half stop. That spring is flush. Flush into full. And flush into the completely closed position. Give the pull on it maybe a 5 or 6. Feels really good when you pull there. This is a big old boy. Let me get the rest of these knives out of here. And to be honest with you, it is really thin in the hand, even to be contour scales. Let's see, Benchmade bug out. So it's about the same size as the bug out at the thinnest part of the blade. Maybe a little bit thicker. It's going to be thinner than the Paramilitary 2. It's going to be thinner than the Paramilitary 3. And it's going to be thinner than the Drop Bear. Let's weigh this, guys. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I hope everyone's going to have happy holidays. I'm going to say maybe 4 or 5 ounces. 4.3 ounces. And then, let's not forget, I picked up this traditional leather slip. Got their logo on the front and back. Really like it. Let's see how she fits. And she fits right down there like a champ, guys. Any new slip I break in, I leave the knife in 24 hours. Then you just open it up. She slides right out. Appalachian Ridgerunner. This is a winner in my book. I really like the jig look, guys. I really like the bolster look. Machining up here. Each jig looks like it was jigged out with not a machine, because it's different on both sides. It's a little bit higher on this side. I think it's QSP that makes these, and they're doing a heck of a job on them. S90V is nice. So just to recap, this is the Appalachian Ridgerunner jig titanium scales, which are contoured. Full length back spring. Lanyard hoe here. T8 all the way around. Jimping that is really, really nice jimping. It grabs your thumb when you put pressure on it. We have a belt satin on the blade here, and in the flats we have a satin, which almost looks like a horizontal. We have a long pull. We have 2 swedges that are even belt satin up here. This is an S90V. And walk and talk's good. Heavy duty slip joint. Medium to heavy duty use. Comfortable in all grips, guys. That S90V, like I said, you got a long flat there. It's going to trap the material. And then you got that belly for push cut, rock cuts. Utility cuts, your tip will be up kind of high, but not really too bad. Not a deal breaker. Appalachian Ridgerunner, guys. I appreciate all y'all, the subscribers. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the guys that hit the thumbs up. Leave comments, guys. I love to interact with you guys. What you carrying today? What's your favorite knife? Anything. I love it. This is the Appalachian Ridgerunner from Traditional Pocket Knives. Jig titanium contoured bolsters, smooth bolsters, jimping that's really works. You know, some jimping don't even grab you. S90V, satin on the blade, satin on the flats, horizontal. Just a heavy duty slip joint to medium use. Medium to heavy duty use, I'd say, this slip joint. This will be in the pocket tomorrow. You guys stay safe, stay sharp, stay warm. We're out.